Finished at last. Gods, I'm exhausted.
That's because you're so fucking stupid. Alright. Frail is eager to learn about the Milala people. As my parents told us, the cavern inside the volcano is a place for learning about the Milala's ancient homeland. But I'm hoping it will yield other information as well, namely information on preservation. Preservation of scientific research and blah 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 blah. Interfusional dimension. Yeah, enter the correct data in list of the living memory and like the place has a greatly curated details concerning themselves, so I on nonetheless. Okay. I'm all for it, of course, seeing as the key once belonged to Manala, it wouldn't hurt to learn about them. Alright, then let's see, head inside. Okay, good, go. Oh my god, I swear, if we're stopping every fucking 5 feet, I'm gonna lose my shit. I mean, it's not 5 feet, but all the same. Emmett, save me from this nightmare. I don't even want to read any of it. Quite a mystical atmosphere here. Is this what the homeland was like? Ding ding, correct. What's going on? The ancient home of the Malala is recreated here in exact detail thanks to the marvel of electrope. The scale alone has been adjusted in order to accommodate folks of all proportion. Ah, but I have neglected to introduce myself. I am the guide for this facility. The steps of the speaker. It shall be my pleasure to assist you in your embark on your journey. Okay. Good. Tour guide. Then I don't have to read too much. There's even a guide. How considerate. Alright then, as we wander, if there is something we do not understand, we'll be certain to ask you. If it's incorrect, visits to our facility take the form of a quiz tour, so the correct answer is follow the instructions of your guide. That's yours surely. No exploration. Sounds like a pain in the ass. This whole expansion's a pain in the ass. I'm sure it will be both enlightening and entertaining. Let's have him guide us. It's most likely so people don't get, you know, lost in the fucking volcano. Very good, madam. I have registered the floor of your city. Please proceed through yonder passage to the same chamber beyond. Okay, I guess I do need to read this. Handle bears information history of Malala. In the distant past of Malala abided in peace upon isles of eternal summer, winter never visited, follows a bloom, colorful rainbow, but idyllic days not last when it seemed westerly wind turned cold, seas froze over, fish, water, birds, animals perished, unnatural weather, no wind, fell the death toll on counting those that not betray. Kept pursued the mighty relic passed down through the ages while the appearance of the person whose hands draw is unknown. Great Columbus Rose, speaker, the spiritual leader, fervently prayed for a relic of salvation. In answer to prayer, his relic opened a gate in path one shone like light dawn, led to a new land. Since ancient times, Malala sees constellations by using the formal figures or natural phenomena. The devised unique system of magic gives it an invaluable homeland where they employed calculations. Exactly later came to an electrope. Though this ingenious technique of electrope was transformed into a tool that could not only store lightning but convert it to any element. Esteemed for their excellent study and favorable rules bringing of nations, some of them have attempted to evoke the power of the ancient relic to return to homeland, but never found has clearly passed open lounge and such brilliance. I believe eventually a relic came from Recon, now question whether it actually ever existed. Well, we know it existed because we've seen it. And yes, I'm just mumbling through it. Usually I just I'd actually read it clearly, but I'm just so done. I'm just catching the bits for myself, and I don't really care anymore about anything else. Well, those are just... If I may have your attention, you stand within a shrine of the Malala, migrant people who roamed until they found new lands to call their own. According to folklore, they originally hailed from paradise, their eternal center. Last, they had no choice but to abandon it. Damn, I didn't even have to read it. And she's enshrined here with the sacred earl that she wielded. In this place, they perform rituals dedicated to the dream that one day they might return to their ancestral home. Sacred earl, that was EK. Intermittent fusion. If such wondrous power exists, I can only imagine what great feats it could be used to you. Now then, it's time for history quiz. Here we go. There are 4 visitors in this room, each of which is accompanied by a panel bearing a statement. If you believe a statement is true, then you must light the razor by operating the panel. Simple, yes? Without further ado, please nominate a representative and begin. If there's no objection, let's have Reinetier go on and take a look at the panels, my friend. Of course. Calculations. Owing to our innate gift in the arcane calculus, we allowed only transport macroscopic. See that it say use less access to fight be an outsider who refer for rules or many of nation. Yeah, that one's true. When lightning threatened the world, we Malala turned to our relic. Okay, sorry, we open it. That one's not true. No. Praying fervently upon the sacred house, she could open the portal through which people fled. However, she alone or saved the power. Long ago, our people dwelled on the isle of eternal summer where flowers ever bloomed, yet eternity did the last climate turns. Yep, okay. There we go. Remember, you must light the position statements you believe are true. Are you ready for your answer? If she does? Yes. Very well, let's choose the beginning. You have answered correctly, and on your very first attempt, besides. Amazing! Great way, Ryan. I knew you could do it. Not that hard. Taking at face value, the information here would suggest that Malala had to simply migrate from a distant land. But we know better. We are all aware of the existence of shard worlds, umbral calamities, and interdimensional fusion. For the event that first sees the 5th umbral calamity comes to mind, that was uttered in the age of endless frost. And legend holds that during that time, the entire population of the South Seas Isle vanished overnight. In the course of your adventure, might you have learned aught of this legend? Yeah, multiple times. I've heard many. Not only did you visit a shrine of the forgotten people of Lola, but you did battle with the statue of the speaker as well? Oh, great! Yay! At least we're tying that into something. The things you get up to never cease to amaze. Your Arcanum too traces its roots to the calculation of the South Sea Islanders. While we cannot outright conclude that these people were the Malala, there are at least enough points of similarity to support the theory. Oh, so the Malala might have actually been from freaking the source. If, you know, it makes sense, but I don't know. If you have mused to your satisfaction, let's move on to the next chamber. Another quiz awaits. How many of these quizzes are there? I don't know. Shut up, Matt. Maybe you'll learn something! I'm honestly so tired of listening to Matt's whining and complaining. And honestly, Matt is like watching a child, but honestly, I am less annoyed watching children than I have been interacting with Matt the entire expansion. It's a pineapple! An explosive one. Okay, we're good. I think. We have come to the most enigmatic locations in the museum. While it's known as the Speaker's Rest, everything else remains a mystery. No one knows what purpose it served, not even the Malalas themselves. That's very curious. Isn't it though? Some have suggested that this place is purely the creation of the facility's designer, that it didn't actually exist in the Malala zone. It's generally believed, however, that the adornments upon the wall are masks representing the emotions of man. Where? I don't see any masks. Oh, are those supposed to be masks? I don't know. And that brings us to the final quiz. The question is simple. How many types of masks are there? What? So last one already? Something tells me it's not going to be as simple as it sounds. Please take all the time you require. I shall be here when you are ready to answer the question. Is that a rhetorical question? I mean, it could technically count. Okay, 1, 2. I see at least 4 different types. I'm really only seeing 4 different types, so if there's more than that, I have no clue. So how many kinds of math have you ever determined the answer? Okay, let me just... Okay, lines, anchor, triangle, triangle, diamond. I really only see 4. If 4 is not the right answer. Lines, anchor, triangle, diamond, anchor. Wait. Cyclops? Wait, no, that's anchor. Diamond. Anchor? I'm thinking there's 4. I'm gonna say 4, because I've looked up and down. That looks like 4. I counted, and I don't know about everyone else. We'll come at you can't count. If Cryo thinks it's 4, it's probably 4. Okay, and Graha as well. The correct answer is... 4. Congratulations to the 3 of you. Damn it, where the hell did I mess up? You don't know how to fucking count, Wicklamat! That concludes the quiz tour for the steps of the speaker. I thank you for your visit today, and eagerly look forward to your next.
Finished at last. God, I'm exhausted.
That's because you're so fucking stupid.
If the legend is true, the Malala were refugees from the source.
Yep, so not from another
What is
shard.
this relic of theirs that can bridge worlds? Who made it? And to what end?
Much about the key remains shrouded in mystery. By augmenting it with electrope, Preservation did succeed in opening a portal, yet they could never grasp how they had managed to do so, much less the underlying principles of the technology. To this day, not a single person understands the mechanics of interdimensional fusion, let alone who imbued the key with its power, when they did so, or why.
So, regardless,
But remember
Kryle's
this.
not even from this fucking shard regardless, because originally she would be from this source if they hadn't fucking fled. So, that explains why there's no Ura here either.
The key is a tool, and like all tools, in and of itself, it is a force for neither good nor evil. Once taken in hand, however, its capacity for both is made plain. In delivering one man, it may doom another, making a lie of its bearer's every good intention.
As did Preservation, Queen Sveen seeks to wield the key in the name of those she loves. And in so doing, makes her people party to the destruction of countless souls. We have told you all we can. To be able to share this with you at the last, it feels as though we fulfilled our purpose.
You've come to shut down the terminal.
Yes, we have. But perhaps there's another way, one that doesn't require the terminal's deactivation.
For the longest time, we've sought a means to erase ourselves before our knowledge could be used for ill. And in you, we have found it. So press on. Press on, and don't look back.
I will. May I ask you one last question?
Of course, my dear.
The earring. Why did you leave it with me?
Because, Kryle, we wanted to see you again. This may seem self-serving, but we wanted to leave a trace of ourselves with you. A hint to guide you to us, so that we could live in hope.
We've dreamed of this day for so long, but now that it's become reality, we wonder if we deserve to enjoy it. We wanted naught but the best for you, yet we've always wondered how much you might have suffered in our absence.
Do not torment yourselves so. As fate would have it, you entrusted me to a good man. His name is Galuf, and he raised me as his own. What's more, I've been blessed with the finest comrades anyone could have. It's thanks to you that I am here now, hale and happy. So please, be at peace. Be at peace. Mother. Father.
You already have a beautiful name, but if we might call you by the one we gave you? Maya. Our dearest Maya. We love you more than life itself.
Maya. My name... My name is Maya.
Me over here questioning, are we about to switch Kryle's name like we did with, Ida and Lise? Or are we actually gonna let her stay Kryle, considering that's what she's been known as for
Are you sure
ever.
about this? You can leave the terminal to us, you know.
No, I must do this.
Oh, she's taking it as a middle name.
Maya Baldessian must press on. Farewell, Mother. Farewell, Father.
Farewell.
If I may confide in you, Reinetier, I've been anxious ever since I chose to accompany you to Tyrell. I was afraid of what I might discover. Perhaps I'd learn nothing, or worse, that my parents didn't love me. But now I know the truth, and I couldn't be happier. I'm glad I took up pictomancy, and I'm glad I mustered up the courage to say that I wanted to join you. Thank you, Reinetier, for trusting me with your life and walking with me all this way. Well, that's all I wanted to say. I'll see this through. Rather, we'll see this through together. My apologies for keeping you. Come, let's catch up with the others. No, Krell, I'd rather be with you than the stupid cat. And we all know which one's the stupid cat. The others have told me all. I'm glad Kryle could bid her parents a proper farewell. Now then, to ask this question for the second to last time, are you ready to shut down the terminal? Yep, go ahead, do it.
You know how to do it.
I do.
You are right, Carl. I chose to forge on no matter what. And I've the courage to do so all because of you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Okay.